Let's go, pal.
Well, hello. It is Thursday night. You know what that means, right? Ever 23? Brad Pressure, Nick C. Right, you take it to the bank. Game and Lawyer stream, right? Yeah. Just bare. Oh, and Al Ali, too. Happy Thursday, everyone. And also, I think right off the bat, there are enough people here to celebrate a very special thing that happened yesterday. It was yesterday. Right? It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday. Okay. It was Evie's birthday. Look, there's the Evie 23 running across the screen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Evie 23. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And Skull Spink's here too. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope she gets a good bath scratch or something. Whatever. I'm losing the comment. Happy birthday to you, Avery 23. Happy birthday to you, Avery 23. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's another year now. When you first came on my stream, I think you were actually 23. But now you're getting old just like me. Happy birthday, Evie23. And thanks for being here all these years. All right, here we go. Wait, well, she was here, right? Oh, there she is. Yeah, okay. I just remembered that I had the little EV23 video, because you know how I have the 45 seconds of gameplay? At one point, I tried to make a video of the EV23, and I just couldn't make it work. Like it wasn't working, so I never made it. But I was gonna have it so that I could play a little clip when Evie came into the stream, and that little Evie would run across the screen, and it would play like a riff, a guitar, like a metal riff, and it'd be like EV23, best EV in the internet, and like guitar solo in the background, you know. So, nothing special about yesterday. Au contraire, mon frère. It's Evie's birthday. She's now 23 years old. I understand. Perpetually. You're welcome, Evie, trying to thrive. Did you like the little Eevees running across the screen? Oh yeah, thanks, Brad. You know, it may surprise you to learn this, but I actually don't speak French. I just picked a little bit up here and there, you know, like mon frère, croissant. I know croissant. There were the people that moved us into our apartment who overcharged us because there were stairs that were not French, but for some reason I permanently have associated them as being French, and my impersonation of them was, oh, charge you so much money now from all those stairs. Real French, but that wasn't French. That was just my French accent. Oh, they always have to start with that laugh, you know. 2,300. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Nick. Yeah, that speaks some French. Fuck. Pardon my French. That's a good one, man. I'm a real Jean something. I don't know what the other name is, but yeah, I sure am, Brad. You said it. Now I know this is false advertising, possibly, but I was not planning to play Star Trek Resurgence tonight. I just forgot that I changed the last stream after the fact to Star Trek Resurgence. So, as you can see, I had the general stream background, but I had a couple options I was thinking about, but I was sort of not thinking about Resurgence because it's so story heavy. Like, honestly, anyone who's interested in ever playing that game is going to be ruined if they watch me stream it. So, Francois what is Mitterrand? I don't know who that is either. Who do I know that's French? I barely know any French people. I don't know any French individuals. Now that I think about it. They had their chancellor, it was a Chamberlain during World War II that surrendered to the Germans. I know him. Napoleon was French, wasn't he? Yannick Noah? I'm a real ignoramus. Oh no! Wait, who was the French one? Who was the French one that surrendered to the Germans in World War II? Your best friend and you made spaghetti for your birthday party, and it was yummy. Well, I'm glad you had yummy spaghettis for your birthday party. That sounds delicious. Jean-Claude Van Damme, was he French? It's probably like no, you idiot, he's from Belgium or something. It's like, oh, alright. I get those confused. But he's Austrian. Oh, Charles de Gaulle. Is that who I'm thinking of? Is he Belgian? Jean-Claude Van Damme? Hey, well, at least I got some of it right, you know? So yeah. I was not planning on playing Star Trek Resurgence tonight. Brad, are you okay with that? Will you be okay if I don't play it? Because I know you're the most excitedest of anyone. And then you left the stream for a half hour, but you were super excited for me to play Star Trek Resurgence last week. A French Stewart? I don't think he's French. Just he's about as French as French fries. Oh, your coach and team lead both wish you happy birthday work today. Well, that was awfully nice of them. It's awfully cool. We have a list at my work that you can opt into where the people will, like, at a weekly team meeting, that they'll sing you happy birthday. I did not put myself on that list. So the way I figured it is this. It's like, I forget to sign the birthday cards. I forget all the time other people's birthdays. So it's like, I don't want to be like, hey, put me on a list so everyone honors my birthday. Put me on the list. When I know half those people I'm going to forget. They'll be like, hey, remember, they'll start circulating like an online card. Be like, hey, sign this by Thursday. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I've got to remember to get around to that. And then I get super busy and I forget all about it. And then I'm like, I don't deserve to be on the birthday list. Because I forget other people's birthdays left and right. He is French, but not from France. All right. Nice, you went to Red Lobster the day before your birthday, and they sang happy birthday to you. How much did you have to pay them to do that? Well, that sounds awful fancy. Your hubby has a video. Sweet. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So many cool things happening to Evie. So many people singing to her. Well, me and, so far, me and Red Lobster. Did they sing happy birthday to you yesterday at all? Did you put a candle in the spaghetti and they sing happy birthday, Evie23? I like to imagine that everyone in your life refers to you as Evie23. Like, you go to work, they're like, welcome to work today, Evie23. Now go pick some groceries or whatever. Whatever you do, Evie23, go do it. Hope you're in the top 5. Again, Evie23, you're doing a good job. And I did see that post. You were in the top 5. Congrats on that. Top 5 of the online order pickers. Yeah, you know. Proud day, proud week, good week for Evie. Let's see, what's my week? I haven't been playing a lot of games. We got mostly my life has been focused on the puppy. Truth be told, what I do, the game I played the most this week was probably still Stellaris, which oddly I would consider playing that still tonight, even though I feel like it's maybe a terrible streaming game. But it's still probably the most played game that I've been playing. I did actually spend a couple hours one evening playing Outcast Second Coming, that remastered, not reboot, but the remastered version of that game from 1999. I'll show you guys a trailer of. It's kind of like campy. It's fun. It's fun. It definitely feels like an old game, but it's actually got a lot of atmosphere and kind of charm to it. And today I picked up for me brand new game. It's on sale. Got a notification. It's been on my wish list since last year. It launched into early access last year. And buckle up, because you will never believe what kind of a game it is. Crafting survival game. It has been described as, it's called Forever Skies. It's been described as Subnautica in the sky. It's like if Subnautica, instead of being underwater, if it was up in the sky. And I've been curious to check it out. I'm kind of leaning towards playing that, but that's why I decided I was going to make this just a general stream, because I might hop around a little bit. But I kind of want to try, because I literally bought it while I was at work today. I launched it just to make sure it works. But I haven't played it at all. So it's kind of leaning towards that. It was only sung to you twice. A lot of your friends couldn't make it to your party. Oh. It was just 2 of your friends who came, but they didn't sing. You should have told them, if you're really my friends, you will sing. That's so awkward if there's just 2 people and you're just like, sing to me. So, there's just two other people sitting in a room with you, and you're like, begin the singing. There's 2 people singing to you. I guess, it wouldn't be outrageous, but I could see it. It's a little different, which is with a, it's like if you went to a concert and there were only 2 people in the audience. It's like I've been to comedy shows where like practically no one showed up, and it was like me and 1 or 2 people in the audience, and the comedian like 6 feet away from us. It's a weird energy, I'll tell you that. So yeah. What else? Have I played anything else this week? I was playing the Outer Wilds in VR. I kind of got tired of that, which is, you know, strange because it's not that long a game. But that loop is a little stressful. The world ends every 20 minutes. But yeah, mostly been doing puppy duty. We spend all night. We take turns spending the night with the puppy, cleaning up its poo several times, sometimes in the middle of the night. Waking up 2 in the morning, cleaning poo, waking up 3 in the morning, cleaning poo. We gave up taking her for a walk in the middle of the night because first she didn't fucking want to go. We have to take her down 2 flights of stairs, and she looks at those stairs at 3 a.m. and she's like, you can see her little puppy face. If a puppy could tell you to F yourself, that's what her face looks like when we take her to those stairs at 3 a.m. What dogs they just poo and pee a lot, Brad. It's just that normally you can train them, and a lot of times you can arrange to have like a yard. Sometimes, at least when I was growing up, you'd actually have a door installed in your door just for the dog, so they could go out and take care of that shit whenever they wanted to. It was kind of like all you had to worry about was going out and picking those poop ups. Like once a week, you go out and pick up all the poops out in the lawn, throw it in a bag, throw that in the garbage in the garage. That's all she wrote. That's the end. That's all you got to do. When you live on the 3rd floor of an apartment with a puppy who's not properly potty trained, now she is more or less gotten to, like, we have all these absorbing pads for her to pee on, so she's mostly learned like where she's supposed to pee. She still occasionally has accidents, but you can tell she knows like she's supposed to go on the pads, and she normally sticks to it. But she's weird when she gets outside. She's super like distracted by everything. Anytime she sees a person or a dog or a car or a bird, anything, she just becomes like extremely fixated and like can't focus. Part of it, I think she can't focus enough to just take a squat. And then she's teething, so she's always trying to chew everything. So she gets more obsessed with like eating bark, trying to eat the grass, which we think was making her stomach upset. So mostly taking her outside is her getting obsessed with trying to put everything in her mouth, or being like freaked out by dogs or people or cars. She has taken to chasing cars. That's fun. And we got her on a leash. She can't go after the cars, but she like when the car's coming in our direction down the street, she'll like hunch down like she's going into stealth mode. And then as the car passes, it's like she's like, surprise, motherfucker! And she jumps up and she starts barking and trying to get it. And she's chasing after it. It's kind of adorable. If it weren't like for the fact that if she ever got free of me, she probably the first thing she'd do is run to the street and get her damn self killed. You'd take her in front of the neighbor's door to shit. You think that'd be a good idea, Brad? So yeah, we have like a wall, like a pen that we've set up with, doggy walls that we've set up in the living room. It's got a contained area. It's got an area for her to run around, but it doesn't have like if we let her out in the main living room, she's got to be supervised constantly. Like, because she'd get behind furniture. If there's lots of stuff that she would like to bite on, including like cords, power cords and stuff like that, that if you're not watching her, she could get into. And so she's got this safe zone. And we basically like pull out, I bring out the camp bed, like the inflatable camp bed is what I've been doing on my nights. Set that thing up, and in the evening around 9, try to get the dog super hyper, like playing tug of war and chase. We have a towel that she's all into. She chases, that we do tug of war with. This little, I think it was a pillowcase that she's purposed. It's hers now. It's her tug of war toy. Make her chase that around in circles on the carpet over and over again until she falls over, and then turn the lights out, put her in bed. It's good times. Definitely in favor of the dog shit in front of the neighbor's door. I mean, the thing is like the way our apartment complexes are, as you know, the apartment doors, there's little hallways that go down this, like the middle of each building, and the doors face each other. So there's literally a neighbor's door 6 feet in front of our door across the hallway. So it would not be at all a problem. There was one point, like for the first week, she used to really get confused about which door was ours. Every time we'd come back, like we'd be on the first floor, and she'd go running to the first door that we came across because it looks the same as our door. She'd go running up to it, and then we go up the stairs. She doesn't like the stairs, so we go up the stairs, and it's once we get to the second landing, she starts going to the nearest door, like, "Come on, let's go in." And then I'd be like, "No, we got to go up some more stairs," and she'd look at me like, "Yo, F yourself, Daddy. Sorry." No, not that neighbor. And one of the neighbors is not directly in front of another, like, so it could be somewhat anonymous, Brad. Is that the idea? You know what? I forget if this happened before last week and I told you guys, but there was this one night and it was like 4:30 or in the morning. And I'd taken her around like the back of the building, and we were coming back in like that little hallway on the first floor. I was going to take her across the hallway, then up to the stairs, and then up to where we are. And she got super fixated on this one door, and she's sniffing the door. And I was like, okay, why not? I'll give her a second, as long as she doesn't try and piss on it or whatever. Of course, Brad would be into it. And as I was standing like 4 feet away from the door, and the dog is like sniffing their door, it just so happens that a woman is about to come. She comes out of the door. And I felt like the biggest weirdo on the planet. Just standing there. Like, she opens her front door and I'm just standing there right in front of her. Looking at her. It's like, okay, come on, Millie. Let's go. Let's go, Millie. Sorry. I was like, sorry. Anyways, if she finds shit in front of her door, she's definitely gonna know who it was. But yeah, so that's fun. Setting up the old camp bed. And I think those people have a dog too. So I think that's why she was getting so weird, is because she could smell that it was like a dog home. That's the only thing I can think of. She's gotten better at it. We pass that door sometimes now and she doesn't. I've told her to leave it alone enough times. But I think initially, you know, when she's first new to the building and new to our apartment, and first she'd get confused. Every door she'd be like, is that home? Is that our house? Is that our house? And then she did figure out they weren't her house, but then she wants to know, like, oh, what's this? What's in there? What's in there? She's very curious. And now that she sort of got the lay of the land, she doesn't have to stop and sniff at every door. It's just like, oh yeah, I've sniffed those doors already. I know what's up. She goes past them now. Yeah, calling those popo on me. The creeper hanging out. It's just like, I mean, I would freak out too. Wouldn't you be like freaked out if you had, and it looked like, I don't know, looked like her husband or someone had pulled up in front of the building to pick her up. So he just had early work, carpool or something, but wouldn't you freak out if you opened the door at some ungodly hour where you don't expect anybody to be up? You think you're the only person in the world that's awake, and you open the door and there's a dude just standing like 3 feet away from you. It's fucked up. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing? So I did see Brad said you like Stellaris. So I think I'm gonna do when I get to playing a game is I think I am gonna check out Forever Skies. The game that I just got today that I haven't even played yet, and see how that feels on stream. But I may hop around today. Cause like as it's turned out, like the last couple weeks when I stream, that's one of the only times I can really play games. Like, cause when I have time, when there's other times that I could technically fit it in, I'm just too tired. Like I've been going to bed at like 9 or 9:30, which is really early for me, but I'm just fucking tired because the nights when I'm babysitting the puppy, I barely get any sleep. Not Forever Skies, Never Skies. Uh-oh. How do you know? Maybe this will be the crafting survival game that would change your mind, Brad. You'd be like, you know what? I've hated this genre for years now, especially when Ryan the Gaming Lawyer plays it. But this one he's trying now, Forever Skies. I think this changes everything for me. I love watching Ryan the Gaming Lawyer play crafting survival games. It's like Subnautica in the sky. So, you know. I could just see Stellaris just seeming real boring for everyone except Brad. But I might play later, just as a, because I know you like it, Brad, and I know how much you don't like Forever Skies. You don't want it to be like Subnautica in the sky? Well, you think you hate it now, Brad, but wait till you see it. Oh my gosh, look at the Eevee's, the bounteous gifts bestowed upon Eevee never end. There's so many exciting things for Eevee 23's birthday. Did you get any did you get anything special for your birthday? Any new games or anything exciting like that? Too? Any cool presents? Like last year for my birthday is when I got my well, 2 birthdays in a row I've been getting VR headsets. I think I'm gonna break the this year I'll probably break that. No, I don't know. We'll see what I'm getting this year. I think it's too soon for me to get a new PC. Although I would note that this birthday will mark the 5-year anniversary of my gaming PC that I got when I first moved here. So, which is also a good, you know, it's gotten, once in a while it's gotten a little temperamental, as you guys are aware, but for the most part, I don't know why, like it just thinks it stops at being temperamental. And even the one that I built, which I used for 8 years, I had to swap out power supplies a couple times, had to swap out video graphics cards a couple times. And this one is just, you know, even though I went through a couple temperamental phases for like a week or 2 here and there, it's like done pretty well. Your best friend got you a $50 GameStop card, and your other friend got you Dragon Ball Z Ramen Bowl. Oh, cool. Husband bought you some manga, and Alali got you a Steam gift too. Yeah, I didn't. So far, I don't like everyone. I don't like to talk a ton about it, but I haven't been doing gifts this year for anybody yet. I felt like last year I got a little crazy at like trying to hit everybody's birthdays. Then I was like, I need to get myself under control. Then I think I spammed too many people with Christmas gifts too. A couple people refused them. And I was like, yeah, people don't. Maybe I should stop trying to give everybody presents all the time. And then it'd be like, then it starts getting like, well, why did they get a present and I didn't? I start feeling weird about that stuff. I went into this year being self-conscious about giving presents to everybody. Better spend that gift card before GameStop goes out of business. Oh yeah, it could always happen. Tell my job I need a new computer. I have a laptop that's a separate computer that like I have to use for my job. Like literally it's set up by IT. You can't change. I don't have admin rights. It's like I couldn't install a game on there either. It's like I don't have the permissions. So trying to even if I convinced my job that I needed the most advanced laptop on the planet, I could never play a game on it. So, but I appreciate the suggestion, Jeff. No, the fact is, if I needed a new gaming PC, I could afford to get one. I just don't know if I could justify it yet, because at least for the moment, the gaming PC I have, you know, I have not run into a game yet that I simply could not play. I'm starting to run into plenty of games where I can't always play every setting on Ultra anymore. But oh, the birthday song was gift enough. All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that's how you feel. Because, yeah, that was like when I was setting up for stream earlier a little while ago. And that's why I gave you, I responded to your thing. You left a note on Discord yesterday. And I was like, oh shit, it was Evie's birthday yesterday. I didn't even say anything yesterday. And I didn't get Evie a gift. She's probably going to think I hate her or something. But I'm like, nah, I got cooler with all these gifts. But then I was like, I could put an extra little Eevee, an animated Eevee in her birthday song. I bet she'd like that. So that was the little extra touch. Since I had the Eevee, I had that little Eevee graphic, you know? Let's see, what else? What else is new? I keep getting, like, little twinges to play Project Zomboid again. They're all the little game hopping that I've been doing for the past several weeks. I've had a low-grade desire in the background the whole time to play Project Zomboid. So that could be coming. So, well, Brad, let me ask you something. If you had to choose between Forever Skies and Outcast Second, what's it called? It's called Second Contact. Which one would you prefer to watch for tonight? Although I still feel like I'm really leaning towards Forever Skies. You might love it, dude. Could like it. Outcast, but they both stink. I should ignore all of my instincts about what game to play. And how should I determine what game to play then? Well, I wouldn't play Star Trek O Stellaris. Aside from I'd rather play another game. Just ask you. Okay, I see how it is. I don't know. Well, maybe you'd hate it too, but for some reason, Outcast is like dated and kooky enough that I could almost see you liking it, but you know, you might also hate it. Right, other than that, okay. So I think I'm gonna launch this game in a minute here. I do want to check out Forever Skies, just because I just bought it and I'm kind of curious about it. But I don't know if I want to like make a full stream out of it. I might do a little hopping around tonight. Did I ever beat Shadows of Doubt? I don't think that game is beatable. There's like that sort of the first big case that you have that's sort of like serves as a tutorial, but it's like a pre-scripted case. Once you beat that, it just becomes a procedurally generated sandbox. All the cases are like procedurally generated from the people who were in the world. And so I played a few cases, and then, I was like, then you get money, you can buy bigger apartments. There's different things you can work up to, like to progress in the game, but there's no win state. It's just you keep sort of doing that forever, which is both cool and also, can get a little old too, because it's still in early access. So, started feeling like all the cases started feeling very samey pretty quick. So while I think the game was really cool, so I decided like, okay, I'll shelve the game for now and probably come back later in development when they've added more stuff and check it out again. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's had, I know it's had plenty of a few updates now. I don't know if it's anything feeling like super complete, or honestly, the game as it was, for what it was a pretty complete experience. It's just very very much a sandbox. So, well, so what brought up Shadows of Doubt? That's sort of a random thing to bring up, or did you just thought of it when you're thinking about games that I should play? All right. Well, I'm gonna We're gonna check out some Forever Skies. And then, we'll see. I'll poke around in this for a bit. Also, games like this often involve a lot of like learning and shit. And I might not want to deal with that right now on stream. She was thinking about games that would be better than Forever Skies. Oh no, and then she's thinking out Chill is Art. Man, it's starting to seem like Evie, you should start a channel just for Brad because you want to play all the games that he wants to see. You have an impulse to want to see all the games that Brad likes. You're like, hey, Super Mega Baseball. All right. I did launch a game just to see it work. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I double clicked and I think I accidentally selected a difficulty setting without looking at it first. Okay, at least when I ran it before, the game didn't take that long to launch because I'm just going to let it launch and then I'm going to exit back to the main menu. There's a new Chill is Art game, but it's a complete ripoff of Exit 8. Kind of weird for Chill. Weird that it's a ripoff. Hey, weird. Maybe this game doesn't get along with Steam. I'm still streaming, right? Holy shit, did my whole computer crash? No, it didn't. I think this game may have crashed. Brad, you may be in luck, my friend. Here, I just forced it to close. If Forever Skies does not want to work with OBS, maybe my computer's way of conspiring. It's like, well, if Brad Pritchard specifically does not want to see Forever Skies, then I'm just not going to work right with OBS, so he can't stream it. Yeah, I figured out after a second. I alt-tabbed, and I was able to alt-tab out of the game. So that's when I was like, okay, no, I'm still live. I'm still good. But thanks for confirming. I appreciate that. You're sure I'd find a way to make it work? All right, entry. There we go. Normal. See, food and drink bars drop at a normal rate. Loss of 20% of basic resources types upon death. Okay. All right. Well, if it doesn't load. Oh, there we go. No, it loaded. Sorry, Brad. There will be no other end of the world. You go ahead and gather some pointless resources. All right.
Emergency landing procedure completed.
Let's see. After months of silence, Sagittarius 2 sent a distress signal and fell silent again. This is our only chance. No one knows what awaits you there, but there is a chance that they have found a cure. Then maybe we can survive. Oh, if there is a chance. Find the cure at all costs. The fate of us all depends on you. The Ark. All right. It's the Lost Expedition. Distress signal. To-do list. No, nothing going on. A little inventory. All right. Oxygen tank. Ooh. All right. Little first aid kit. Emergency escape.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
All right. Let's see. Investigate the site from which the previous expedition transmitted the rescue signal and find out if they found a cure for the virus. Jump into the void. Brad, why? Do you want me to lose the game? How am I supposed to win the game if I... It's called Forever Skies, not Forever Fallen into the... Oh, shit.
Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
Basic health parameters. Decreases from wounds, falling from heights, diseases, unhealthy food and water. Hunger and thirst decrease over time from diseases and specific types of food and drinks. Fatigue decreases over time, regenerates when sleeping. Dropping to 0 causes loss of consciousness. Stamina falls during sprinting and effortful activity. Is that a word? Effortful? Regenerates when resting. It's max level limited by fatigue level. Alright. Save then die for drama. I don't know if there's saving in this game. Oh, there is a save. Alright, I did just save, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Now. Oh, into the void for Brad! Fairly undramatic. Cause of death, fall from height. Well, looks like I'm not getting the survivor achievement now. Effortorious? Effortorious? Is that the proper word? Effortorious? I ran smack dab into the void, Brad. Just like you asked me to. It was a hard impact against the void. That's the void is mysterious. People would normally think like, oh, what are you didn't hit anything. No, the void is hard as shit, man. That's what happened. Alright. Even though it looks like nothing's there, it'll mess you up. I just experienced it. Requires solid state battery, huh? Use the computer. Ooh, nope, no battery. Alright. Hey, but look, machine parts, Brad. Here's those pointless resources you were talking about earlier. It's kind of an interesting world we've got here. All right, what's this? Read. It's all gone to hell. Everything has been screwed up since we went down there. Our immunity is decreasing. We're getting sicker and running out of energy. Our equipment is malfunctioning. And then there's this Noah situation. And there was something about an ark earlier, too. We should never have sent this expedition. Our place is on the space station. The power blew out again and the door is locked. I'll check if the beacon tower has a compatible battery. All right, what's blinking over here? Technical. Machine parts. Parts of a small disassembled machine. Okay. Remains. First aid kit. Plus 30 health. All right. You're hoping I could buy a different game on that laptop? Yeah, if Jeff gets it, avoid the void, or you'll be annoyed.
Calories level is decreasing.
Oh no, my calorie level. Oh shit. I just realized, like, they're not fucking around. Machine parts? I can't eat the machine parts. I bet you... Would you feel better if they would let me do that? I'm going to consume the old canned water. This is one of those games that if I'm not paying attention, I can starve to death. Another strike against streaming it. At least while I'm learning it. It's the old starve to death while talking to Brad trick. Oh, what's this? It's a dead guy. Yeah. Oh. Take solid state battery. Hey, I saw something downstairs that uses a solid state battery. Huh.
New radio message received.
Hey, now I got the computer working. Maybe I can buy a new game. Eat the guy. Wait, this hold down? E. Oh, I guess I'm using the computer now. Undelivered message. We didn't get the cure, but we found out that 400 years ago, before the calamity, research was conducted and something was discovered. We came down under the dust, and were so close. That's when it all started going to hell. Noah went crazy and started hearing voices. That bastard stole all data, airship, and broke our equipment. He left us to die and fled to his hideout on the greenhouse tower. He's dangerous as all hell. Communication ports are not working. They're blocked by something from within, but we can't determine what. It's as if this world doesn't want to let us send messages. Ooh. It's time for some Minesweeper. Should I check the computer? Solid state battery. Got all these cool thing. Old canned water. All right, it's good. It's good stuff. I should probably use that med kit too. Use. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Oh, more machine parts. Can I make a machine part sandwich? Because the thing I need now is food. Alright. Is this just where I was? Yeah, I was. Oh, but now the battery's here, I could open this door maybe. There we go. All these delicious machine parts. Another first aid kit. Oh, it's all this. Alright. Noah's madness. It's all because of this damned dust. Noah heard voices. He was mumbling about nature surviving everything, even the fall of the world. He said he knew what to do so we could return to Earth again. He wanted us to help him, to follow the voices in his head. Lunatic. We locked him in his cell for his own good, but the bastard hid the extractor and ran off while everyone was asleep. Alright, gosh darn. Oh, you delicious sundae for EV23. Oh, I need to eat this old food ration right away. That barely put a dent in my appetite. I'm just gonna take the canned water. Yeah, but this Noah went crazy. Wait, is that? Oh, I was gonna say, is that the whole door I unlocked just leads in here? And there's obviously all sorts of interesting things on the wall. Not exactly sure what to make of them. It's probably a crazy person's drawings. Ooh, that looks like a... Hey, more dead people. But you've got first aid kit. Alright. What's this? Gonna lock myself in here. Open lure container. Lure slot. Satisfy hunger. Get insect lure. Use the airship's device insect catcher to get food. Oh, is that how it works when you live in the sky? Alright. Oxygen tank. Get insect lure. Alright, well, I'll take a look around. This is very conspicuous, but I'm gonna look around here before I push that thing. Empty bottle. Bottle dirty water? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, you never know when you're gonna need some dirty water. More food. Here, I'm gonna eat that now. Hey, insect lure. What do you know? Along with something else to read. Can I change my stream title yet, by the way? I thought you could change your stream on the fly. Why is it being such a bee about this? Didn't you used to be able to edit your stream title, like, during your stream? Stream settings. Analytics, viewer activity. Stream health. Yeah. Not that anyone really except the people who were here gave a shit that I was playing Star Trek Resurgence last week. I could have sworn that, like, I remembered changing stream titles on the fly as I was changing games before. Or at least changing the descriptions or something. It won't. I click the edit button and nothing happens. Wonder if I actually just go to my main channel and try to edit it that way. Can I do it? Q live. Go to now I'm just screwing around. Manage videos. Live. Details. Player plays live. Hey, it's letting me change it in here. Okay. It just won't let me do it from my stream now button. And can I change the title page? I hear a bunch of giggle in the other room. I think the puppy's probably lick attacking Amanda in there. There we go. There we go. False advertising is done, I think. Maybe. Now that window's acting like now that window's acting dead. All right. I guess we'll see what happens. I still got Chauncey. I've even taken Chauncey out of the cage a couple times this week. She's real weird about being out of the cage. She's getting old. She's paranoid. She begs for attention, but then when I go over to her cage, she hisses. Lure mounted to the insect catcher. Wait, hold on a sec. Weird. Undo changes. Save. All right. Well, it doesn't say in the title that I'm playing Star Trek Resurgence anymore. Yep, I can definitely hear Amanda in there. Helping the puppy get her wiggles out. We call it getting her wiggles out. Hey, it's Umbreon. How's it going? How's the art going these days? My dog hates my Taco Bell farts? I bet my dog would love my Taco Bell farts. The only problem is I'd be afraid that it would inspire her to take a crap, like wherever. She'd just take a whiff and be like, yeah. I think I'm going to take a shit on your bed now. Or something. Because, you know, puppies. They like pooping on everything. Smelling Taco Bell might worsen that instinct. Alright. Oh, how do I replenish energy? Can I sleep? Is there like a bed? I know it said it replenishes when you rest. But the problem is I don't know how you're supposed to rest. Yeah. What baby talk shit? What'd I say, Brad? The thing is, it's so instinctive now. If I tell you, if you were here in my house this week, last couple weeks, you would be projectile vomiting all over constantly. Because it's your puppies this year. You know, it's like that all the time. I think I'm going to eat that. Finish building the airship. Craft the missing devices. Satisfy hunger. Oh yeah, we got that lure thing. Insect lure. Lower the lure. Ooh. Ooh, what's happening now? I'm waiting for the insect to bite on the lure. Why must it be like that? I could just not do that? That's why. You know. That's just how it is, Brad. Hey. What the hell is this? Dust lettuce? Alright, I want to see the description before I put it in my mouth. Nutritional, good for health. Requires small garden pot to be planted. And it's got a 7-hour red 8-minute lifespan. Alright. I don't have a planter though, right? I think I'm gonna eat it. And is that... Alright, calm down, dude. Oh, I can still keep lowering the lure. Alright. Gonna eat this this dust lettuce.
The system has dealt with viral infection.
Ooh. Satisfy hunger. Is that what I don't think I did. Plant a dead body. Oh yeah, there you go. It's like fertilizer. Cooked food is better. Raw food is harmful to your health. Cooked food in clean water in the electric cooker. Well, some of us aren't fancy enough to have an electric cooker.
The immune system has dealt with viral infection.
Alright, so I think what it's telling me is every time I eat some of that raw dust lettuce, I just happen to luck out that my immune system has fought off some kind of a disease. Alright, I'm glad your sundae has been consumed and the dessert stomach has been sated. It's always a happy thing. Alright, that's enough of that. I gotta finish building the airship. Oh, place the rudder, place the fabricator, craft the deck extractor. Oh my god. There's so much shit. I don't even know how to craft. Okay. Oh, fabricator. Okay. Place it on my airship. I'm assuming that means like in here. So I'm gonna set that. There we go.
Hydration level is decreasing.
To-do list. Place a fabricator. Craft the deck extractor. I need a transformer. Alright. Can I craft that? Oh, I need to craft a bed to sleep. I can't have any. My guy's just gonna fall over. Oh, I don't have any sewage yet. Let me see. Airship to-do list. Craft the deck extractor. Extract the wall blocking the workshop. What's the deck? Did I already look at that? The deck extractor. I need a transformer. And that does not appear to be. So, okay, I should probably just look around a little more. And I need the deck extractor to get rid of this wall, I think is what they're trying to tell me. Oh. What about this? Is this a thing? It's very close to the void. You like that wall how it is, Brad? Does it make you mad to think that I'm gonna get rid of a perfectly good wall? Let's see, can I get in there? Hey, there's a transformer. It's more than meets the eye. Okay.
Calories level is
Printing
decreasing.
completed.
Cannot place inside. Place on your airship, though. Oh, like here? Aha. I'm getting rid of all those walls, Brad.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even notice this thing. Gonna bottle more dirty water. Oh, I'm really sleepy though. Super, super sleepy. Can I just... How much water can I bottle? It keeps letting me do it. Oh, now I'm out of... I guess I filled the bottle. Alright, well... The game in general is pissing you off? Alright. See, blueprint research. I managed to repair the research station. There are a few old blueprints preserved on the memory card, but most important one is the scanner. It is necessary to complete its research and craft it. After that, it should scan certain objects in the world, so we can acquire more data for blueprint research. I need a battery to run the device. I dug out this old power box from the ruins. There should be some batteries inside. Alright. Okay, there's some batteries. More batteries. Oh yeah, remember the golden age when I played the Star Trek game? Now who all liked the... Brad, you liked the Star Trek game, right? You actually liked watching me play it? Oh, research... Take research station? Place it on the airship. You know, my airship is not exactly... it doesn't exactly have unlimited space. Alright, yeah, so getting a little crammed in here already, truth be told. Insert a battery into the research station. Yeah, well, it definitely limits how much time I talk, because the game is almost 100% talking. Like the game talking. Research the scanner. Wait. Oh, it's a 50% researched. Oh, I need synthetics? Can I make synthetics? No, I cannot. I need synthetics to make a bed, too, so that I can sleep. Also can't do that. You liked my my fiddling with the with the dials and levers? What's an isotronic drink or isotonic? Metals. Ooh. Yeah, yes please. I'll drink that. Let's see, what else? I think I'm gonna have some old canned water. And I have I thought I had some more food in here. I guess I gotta catch some more dirty lettuce or whatever. Is there any more stuff in here that I missed? I think this is definitely my kind of game, but I also think I honestly don't think I'm going to stream it much longer tonight because I'm way too much just floundering to like figure out the basics. It does not bring you any joy at all to see me, like, befuddled about what the fuck I'm supposed to do. That's a kind of failure. You know? Research the scanner. Okay, yeah, I know. Not in this case. Okay, this is not the kind of failure you like to watch. Alright, well, that's the advantage of doing, you know, if I had made the stream and done a video intro just for this game, I would have been obligated to play it for the whole stream. But, you know, I didn't do that, so. What was this? Oh, just more machine parts. More machine parts. Condenser membrane, huh? Can I research anything else in this thing?
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Machine parts.
Research finalized.
Repair patch. Oh, I need synthetics. I need synthetics. You want me to bring you joy, Alalie? Wait, add condenser membrane. What does that do? I mean, I added it. Here, I better lower this lure and catch more insects. More dust salad. Yep. Dust extractor. So many things that I can't make. Oh, I think I missed the... Did I catch something? No. What is this thing doing? Drink dirty water? Oh, so now I've got a machine that I guess produces dirty water. Yeah, not so keen on that. More dust salad.
The immune system has dealt with viral infection.
Oh, the lure has been worn out. Well, I guess the salad days are over, huh? No more dust lettuce. Alright, am I missing some... Actually, I could be going up here. No? I don't see anything up there anyways. I definitely need some of these synthetic parts. And I'm also definitely not finding any. Is there anything else I can shoot with this? Some more of this wall. Oh, this is actually extracting materials. I thought it was just destroying stuff, but it's actually giving me materials. Hey, give me some synthetics. Now we're partying. All right, Brad. Well, hurry back so you can see the beginning of Outcast. I know he thinks he's gonna hate it, but he may like it. You never know. One thing I won't do is I definitely won't start playing Stellaris until Brad comes back, if I end up playing that tonight. How much would it suck if I just played Stellaris for the next half hour, and then quickly before Brad logged back on when he got home, I jumped back into this game? That would be cruel and unusual. I think I could get jail time for that in some countries. Probably China, as a matter of fact. No engines. Control. No altitude. Alright. Lock speed. Alright, well, clearly that's not happening. Okay, let's finish. I think I can finish the scanner. Can I make a bed yet? Hot damn.
Research finalized.
I mean, is there any way in hell I've got room for a bed? Because my guy looks like he's about to die. Repair patch, empty bottle, a fabricator.
Completed.
Take the... Oh my god. Okay. Can I just place it out here? Place on my airship? Good lord. Can I okay, rotate. Oh, there we go. I was like, I'm pressing R and nothing's happening. Yeah, this is really tight quarters here. I'm just gonna put the bed over here. I don't know how much more shit I can fit on this ship. Alright, let's, what else can I make? Can I make a thing to cook the electric cooker? Oh, I need an insect lure. Oh my god.
Printing completed.
And now I can't make an electric cooker anymore. Is there any other, Ah, here we go. Yay, I got some more synthetics. Now I can make... My guy's gonna pass out. I should go to sleep.
Hydration level is decreasing. Starvation.
Okay.
Critical condition.
Starvation is preventing me from sleeping. That's always inconvenient. Alright, let's, He's just looking through your Steam games you can access because you have this connected account. Oh, he owns Forever Skies? Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling this is not usually your kind of game either. So I don't think anyone who comes to my channel actually likes this style of game except for me. Once in a while Nick likes it. Like Nick got into Conan Exiles because he liked base building. All right, we'll put the cooker right next to the ingredient slot, water slot. Cooking station. All right, let's see if we can catch us some more dust lettuce, and then we can cook it. How exciting is that? Simple insect lure. All right. Yeah, solid state battery, machine parts, old canned water. Oh boy, I bet I was supposed to use those synthetics. Supposed to use those synthetics to build the scanner, and I didn't. Oh, hold on. I might have completely just borked my whole game. Okay, rotten food? No, I will not eat it, but I'll see if I can cook it. Let's see. Rotten food. Boil. Let's see what happens when you have boiled rotten food. Does it cure the rot? We'll find out. I'm about to starve, so one way or another, I'm gonna eat it. How do I know when it's done? Maybe I should lower this thing. There, maybe catch more rancid. Has finished working on the contaminated meat. Consume contaminated meal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I know, I'm starving, but I gotta eat it. See, I'm sure Brad would have enjoyed that. I just ate rotten food to survive. It's exactly the sort of thing that he would love to watch me do. Alright, do I still have, here, let's cook up some dust lettuce. Boil. What else did I make? Oops. Can I make, Can I make another water bottle? I think that was the thing I could research. Empty bottle. Oh. Consume contaminated meal? What? Boiled dust lettuce is considered a contaminated meal? Oh, this is depressing. More, yeah, yummy. More contaminated meal. There's dirty water there. This is a very, very down experience I'm having right now. What else? Could I get anything else out of this? Oh, I can shoot these guys. Oh. I was worried that that I had used up all the sources of oh, hold on, let's get this. A dust moth? Here, let's cook the dust moth. Oh, I feel so bad. The only thing, me eating weird things, and Brad's not here to see it, it's the only thing he might have liked about this. I'm eating boiled dust moth. Yeah, I think he's missing out. Alright, can I make an empty bottle? I need more synthetics. Alright. Hold on. More contaminated meal? It's fine. I'm just gonna learn to live with it. Yep, look at all this.
Risk of starvation.
Yeah, shut up. After all the horrible shit I've eaten, how could I be starving? You're totally missing out. Yeah, you get it, Ollie. Alright. Alright, well, firstly... Oh, I need more lure slot. I need another, simple insect lure, yes.
Printing completed.
And let's get that insect lure on there. And lower that. Let's see. What other wonderful things can I make? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I can collect water and then... Oh wait, did I not make the bottle? Oxygen tank. Empty bottle.
Printing completed.
More rotten food. Yeah, Mo. Alright. Now let's see if I can, I've got a lot of dirty water to collect.
Risk of dehydration.
I know. Alright. We don't have time for stairs or ladders anymore. We're gonna die.
Rest is recommended.
Everything is going horribly. Let's see, can I do this? Just boil the water? Please? Alright, let's refill this. Nope. Alright, now that I've got 2 full bottles of water, can I use one water to boil the other water? No, I can't. How do you make boil just regular water? Okay, I'm gonna drink the old canned water. And I'm gonna cook up some rotten food. Yeah. Water contaminated with dust particles. Is there a water purifier? Okay, water, there is in fact. Water purifier. Oh, if I get 10 more synthetics, I can make it. Alright, time to eat this contaminated meal. Oh, where is it? It looks like it's just a big turd. Yeah. Yeah, so good. Alright. Lower that lure. Let's get some more garbage out of the wherever, out of the void. Alright. Can I get you? Go. Oh. Alright, drop it. But also what we tell the dog. Leave it. Drop it. Drop it. Don't eat. Don't eat. Don't eat. No eat. And another dust moth. This is the sort of thing I tell my dog. Just leave it. But I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna boil it and put it in my mouth. Yeah, let's make this water purifier. Wait, hold on a sec. Okay.
Printing completed.
Let's see. I guess can I put the water purifier? There we go. Getting awfully crowded in here. Add dirty water. All right. Let's oh, and I need to have another condenser membrane. Oh, I wonder if I use purified water in this damn thing. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's make another condenser membrane. Maybe if I stop cooking with contaminated water, I'll stop producing contaminated meals. Huh? Is that a possibility? Purification in progress. It is a race against time right now. I'm about to die of starvation. My health is really low from eating all this contaminated food to begin with. Let's see. Whoops. Empty container. Alt. All right. All right, let's try this. Let's put some clean water and the lettuce and boil that shit. And then put the dirty water in there. So now I've got... Take the dirty water. I need to make another one of these membranes. Get more dirty water in there.
Printing completed.
Were there any more pools of dirty water out here that I missed? Here we go. Boiled dust lettuce is complete. And it is not... It's not contaminated. Oh, we're in business now. Look at that. Okay, I need another... I need another lure. That means what else do I need? Metal, metals, and synthetics. Alright, time to get more of this. Wow. I'm getting really good at this game right now. Brad would disapprove, though, that I... Dirty water has that... That's spicy! That's a spicy dirty... I know it's decreasing. Let's see, can I make another insect lure? Yes.
Printing completed.
Put that on there. Do you think I can get away with one more? Catching one more thing before my dude passes out? No, I'll just pass out. Go ahead.
Starvation. Critical condition.
All right. Let's cook up that moth, shall we? All right. Yeah, I think we're getting this shit down. Let's see. I got the dirty water. Fires a bottle. Did I get ahead of myself? What was this? Alt. Oh, bottle the clean water. Okay. Alright, well here, let's eat this. Consume boiled dust moth. Yes, please. Wait, do I still have lure left? I do. Lower that. I'm getting quite the routine here. Get that membrane. So we can have more water on deck. I guess while we're waiting, we can shoot more of these things. It's called multitasking, which is something I normally suck at. Alright, now this is ready. Nice audio cue for that. Alright, we got dust lettuce. Come to the cooking station. Boil the dust lettuce. And continue. And I still got 5 units of clean water. I should just drink this. Yeah, there we go. Oh.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
There's no time for rest when you got boiled dust lettuce to consume. We'll just have one more boiled dust lettuce. So take that. Put that. Another dust moth in the pot. Yep. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty good at this game. I mean, I haven't figured out how to make my ship leave, which the whole game, I'm still in the very like I'm not even really going yet. But I'm not dead. That's what I'm good at so far.
Calories level is decreasing.
Alright, now, here, let's get another lure. No? Alright, I need more metals. I think these things get me metals, don't they? Synthetics, for sure. Or synthetics. There, maybe that one gives me metal. That one gave me metals. Alright, so now I can sort of spot. The round ones give you synthetics. And sort of the jaggy ones give you metal. Right now, I mean, I'm going to use all of it, but the metal is what I have the shortage of at the moment. Alright, let's make another one of those. Insect lures.
Printing completed.
That, drop that. How are we doing? Can I combine these? I can. Hot diggity dog. Add dirty water. Alright, and I got an empty bottle ready for that fresh water. Take that. Get that going again. We'll get this cooking. Then we'll take a nap. Maybe we'll get a full night's sleep finally. How long does this guy need to sleep? Oh, I guess it's about 8 hours. Alright. Oh, overcooked meal? Okay, that's good to know. Careful you don't die in your sleep. Apparently it's very vigilant about not letting you, at least not die of hunger. It's like your character has developed sleep apnea. Like, oh man. Your character died in his sleep. Of sleep apnea. Oh man. Not a Freddy. Not a Freddy Krueger. Is that you talking about? The Freddy Krueger that comes in your dreams? Luckily, I have a protector when I sleep. It's me. That's my special power, and I got Pipecock watching over me too. So eat it, Freddy Krueger. You cannot defy the pipe. Let's take that boiled dust lettuce out of there. Alright, now that I'm not just about to die anymore, I'm supposed to craft the scanner.
Printing completed.
It's taken me 40 minutes.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
And we're going to learn how to craft the dead body? Let's see. Oh, this is a particular person. His name was Zhen Zirin. Age 47, specialty biologist, status deceased. Yeah, well, I can tell you that. He comes from a family with a farm. I can get all this from scanning this guy? He comes from a family with a farming past. During the disaster, his ancestors designed and built rooftop farms. On the space station, he was involved in plant breeding. He was also a member of the medical staff. In the expedition, he was responsible for examining biological samples. He was the one who was supposed to create a cure for the virus. Did this help me how? A dirty water... What? Dirty water container. Objects? Can I... Oh, I don't know if this is something that I can make. Let's see, what else can I scan here? Destroyed modeling device. Device used to create and modify models of organisms based on DNA, helpful in finding a creature and plant with certain characteristics. This unit is damaged and will never work again. It has destroyed processor and ripped out data drive. So, but now does that mean I can come over here and research that thing? No, apparently not. Scanning things was supposed to unlock research. Yeah, that's cool. You get his life story. There are a few other dead bodies I could probably take a look at, huh? But I think it said scanning things will get you new recipes. Take a poster. Okay. Anything in here to scan? No. Alright, well let's oh, check the studies menu. What's that? Oh, studies. Air patch, tool charger. Fabricator. I don't exactly know what I'm doing here. Research station. Oh, do I need to scan one of these guys? Ooh. New research, engine and fuel. I'm not gonna scan one of these guys. Want to scan the other kind of thing. Maybe I can get it better from the room. I'm getting an Umbra raid? What? What's that even all about? Umbra the Ninja? Holy smokes. It's been ages since I got it raided. It might even just be you, but that's enough. That's enough for celebration. Oh, I can another dead body to scan. This is Zofia Zlorkla. Age 54, specialty engineer. Status? Take a guess. Deceased. A talented engineer, she has had a passion for electronics and automation from an early age. On the space station, she was responsible for life support systems. Her role in the expedition was to take care of the equipment and devices and use the found resources. So, I've been good. I've been good. Busy. We just got a puppy, a very hyper breed too, and we live in a 3rd floor apartment. So, it's been sort of like the main thing I've been doing the last few weeks is dealing with the puppy. But that's been fun. How about you? How you been? Should I get more water? Do I have water to drink? Yes. There we go. Now I'm not dehydrated anymore. Still got lures to do. You working on Diablo 2 hardcore? Oh, dang. Yeah, there's some people that still swear that Diablo 2 was the last good Diablo game. I don't know if I would go that far, but Diablo is actually the last Diablo game that I played a whole lot of. But it wasn't because I thought Diablo 3 was bad. That's the last one I played was Diablo 3. I think it was just like I kind of burn out on that type of game. Noah's drawings, okay. Noah's drawings from when he was locked in a cell by his fellow members of the expedition. Humanity, technology, and nature combine and blend together in these paintings. Alright. Oh, I hear my my lure trap has caught something. My insect lure. Mmm, rotten food. Alright, let's boil that up. Can I do that? There we go. Rotten. Oh, I've already got boiled dust lettuce. I should eat that before I forget. There you go. Good times. Alright, I guess we need to make another insect lure. I'm gonna need more metals for that. Guess I should get more metals. Yeah, these things give you metals. But yeah, I haven't even played Diablo 4. Everyone made it sound awful. I don't know if they've rectified that at all, but it made me not want to play it. Not over eager to like buy it. Let's see. Get more get some more water filtration going.
Printing completed.
Let's see, can I make another? I need to make another insect lure, so I need more metals. Have you played Diablo 4, Nick? I can't remember if you were someone that got it like when it came out. What is that sound? Cooking station. Some say it's bad, some say it's alright. Yeah. Well, I can't remember if it had microtransactions or what it was that got people bent out of shape. But I also know in general, I mean, a game comes out, especially like Blizzard's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in the last few years, so sometimes people just like have already feel like they want to just talk shit about it. In general, the gaming community has a very loud faction of people that just like bitch about games. So that's how I feel about Starfield, honestly. Like, I liked Starfield. I don't think Starfield deserved all the shit that it got about people like actually dumping all over it. I don't think it lived up to the hype, but I don't think it was a bad game. I think that's the one that probably bothered me the most this year, because I played quite a bit of it, and I was like, shit, people are talking like it's a complete piece of garbage. It's not. It's a good game. Leveling it up made you weaker because of how gear level is calculated. Did they change that? I heard they've done some major item rebalancing. Like I heard that just within the last week. Alright, can I get more metal, please? Did I get metal? Can I make an insect lure now? Please?
Printing completed.
Alright, got the insect lure. Going into the lure slot. Lowering the lure. Alright, what am I actually... I need to research engine and fuel. Okay. Small engine and fuel. Cool. Maybe I'm gonna finally get out of here.
Research finalized.
Well, it actually just occurred to me that I've basically got everything I need is on the ship now. I can get food from this thing, and I can shoot the resources from that thing. I get water purification. There's some rotten food. We'll throw that in with the clean water and boil it, and then that'll be okay. Let's see, did I get bottle that clean water? That's good. Too late to unkill your interest. Well, I mean, I know Diablo 3 was like heavily panned when it first came out, and then something like 3 years later, people are like, yeah, finally Diablo 3 is like worth playing. Alright, so I need to craft an engine. An engine. I just need some more metals. Okay, let's get some more metals. That's not metals, but I'll take it. I would like to see if I could at least get this thing moving, because the whole premise of this game is you actually fly this thing around. And I think you build the ship, like you continue building the ship. It sort of becomes like a mobile base, which I think sounds kind of cool. Sounds like the kind of thing that I dig. You know, your weird, strange places to live. It's one of the reasons that I like the submarine in Subnautica, the big with the Cyclops, that big one. Is because you can craft in there, you can set up all your storage, put a bed, everything you need you can put in there. And then go deep, deep in the ocean to some terrible, like those hellish places deep in the ocean, and you're like, I think I'm gonna pop into the back for a nap and a snack, you know? I don't know why it pleases me. Alright, well I got plenty of synthetics. I need, here, that's a metal one. Definitely metal is the thing that's been harder to get. Alright, I think I've got enough metal to make the engine, though. No, unfortunately, Nick, in the Cyclops. Now, I mean, technically, you could put a chair in the middle of the cockpit, and call it a masturbatorium. I mean, really, the word cockpit, you could almost just say it has double meaning, you know? It's like, what do you do in that room? Well, two things. One, I steer the ship, and the other, you know.
Printing completed.
Well, it's a cockpit. Such a child. Cannot place inside. Alright. Can I stick it on the outside like this? There, I'll stick.
Maximum flight speed increased.
I think that's dumb as hell, but that's where I decided to put it. Alright, I need to craft synthetic fuel. Ooh, there we go. I didn't even check how many resources it
Printing
take.
completed.
Can I make more of this? Oh yeah, hell yeah I can. Okay. Refuel the engine with the synthetic fuel. Let's see, can I Alright, I think I'm going to oh, this is a problem. If I have to walk out here? Alright. Well, I will put is this a synthetic fuel? Wait, I thought I made 2 of them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's top it off at 100. Depart the location. Oh my god, you guys. This is finally happening. I'm gonna close all these because it makes me feel cozy. And then oh. Alright. Here we go. Fly to the source of the flashing light. Okay.
Mission started. Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
I'm trying to raise my altitude. Yeah, check it out. We're going up. I think I'm as high as it's like it's not raising any higher. But let me go lower. But that looks bad down there. I don't want to go lower. I wonder, do I have a fuel gauge? Or did I say max altitude? Okay. Is that little, that blue ticker that's ticking down? Above the kilometers per hour sign? Well, that thing does not look good. Should try not to steer into that.
Unknown location reached.
Alright, slow down. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go around the other side. This looks a little treacherous getting out here. But I kind of like right over here. Yeah, maybe just like this. What was that? Ooh. Alright. Now that's a little, it's a little iffy. Let's see. So I guess we'll go down a little bit. Oh, okay. That, oh, that is iffy as shit. Huh! Huh! Oh no! Oh no!
Detecting new objects requiring scanning.
Oh my god, okay. Gonna have to, We're gonna have to see if I can get a little closer, because that was extremely uncomfortable. All right, let's see about this. Oh, this I can get into. Yeah, this is better. This I can walk right out onto this thing. Oh yeah, no, I thought it was all over. Thought it was all over for me for sure. All done. All right, I think it said I'm supposed to scan some more stuff out here. Plastic scrap. Your sticky note. A basic turbine. Is this stuff I can... Oh yeah, I can pick up the plastic scraps too. Electric elements. Oh my gosh, so many things to research now. I was just waiting for you to get here, Brad. All right. But I got my ship where I can fly it now. I'm in a different place. I flew my ship around. It's like a little Zeppelin. It's pretty cool. At least I like it. And I close the door. And then I can take control of this and I can fly around like a boss. It makes me unreasonably happy.
Hydration level is decreasing.
I almost died of starvation and thirst. But, yeah. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright. But, don't worry, Brad. I agreed that I would stop playing the game when you came back because I don't want you to miss a thing. I don't want you to miss a thing, Brad. I want you to see Outcast, and then who knows, maybe I'll end up playing the Stellaris at the end. But I've been wanting to stream Outcast so you guys can see it. Oh, I didn't even... Now, I totally forgot. I didn't even have Taco Bell today. I completely forgot about it. My wife, she didn't go to the office today. All right. So, really cool story intro.
In 1985 came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. On today, will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitary strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. But many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too. I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Commander! Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector com briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
Yeah, it's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is complete.
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
Guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Task 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So,
is in
what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
Mm-hmm. The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting communication with the sentient beings we saw in the probe.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
The less attractive George Clooney. I'd be curious to just launch the original, not during the stream, but to see if like all this is the same from the original, because that's a big intro for a game in 1999.
Ulukai? Ulukai! Zonanikar! Sanguarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Zokrim, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as were many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have one backpack with my HK P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai, but if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dalka, so you may leave.
All right. So gameplay, it's definitely a little bit dated, even though even though this is more of a remaster than a remake. I am the chosen one. I am the Ulukai, which is their language for gaming lawyer. Play pacifist. There is some limited stealth in this game, but I don't think there's enough to where it's even an option to do a pacifist run. A reality without lawyers. They're just called Ulukais and Guardians. Hey, it's Jan. Great.
Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other Guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Ooh, that's like target test behind him. Target test.
What about this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting skills of the new Guardians. Even though my father unwisely follows the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we still need to learn how to aim our defensive weapons. I shall show this to you.
Oh, I just realized I need to get my controller thing up. Oops, didn't mean to minimize the game. I think I have it set to play Forever Skies. Let me see. This is Outcast. All right, now I'm set up for Outcast. Oh yeah, and that thing he gave me, the Gomsov. That is game. It's an in-game. It's actually how you save your game. So they try to explain it in lore. So that's me saving my game. Let's see, we'll do this one. I do have a game in progress, but I thought for showing this on stream, I would play it from the beginning, show like the rich storytelling. So I mean, I am actually because I played a few hours of this earlier this week, and I was surprised at how not terrible it was. Like it still obviously is dated, but I was like, damn, that intro had a lot of lead-in, and the writing and the voice acting is, especially for 1999, it's pretty impressive. All right, so I need to destroy these things.
You shoot well! You shoot well!
Yeah, the camera and the controls they're a little bit rough. It's not terrible. Let me see what's in that. Put it away. All right, did I pass the target test, Jan?
What about this targeting test?
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
All right, let's do the jump test.
Let's try this jumping test.
Follow me, Ulukai. I will take you to the place where we test the skills of jumping.
Well, you missed it when I was playing Forever Skies, Brad. I had to eat all sorts of terrible things not to die while you were gone. A lot of spoiled food. I ate dust moths, dusty lettuce, then boiled contaminated dust moths. All right, jump info.
What now?
Across the water, you can see the steps that lead to the top of the rocks. Jump across there and claim your reward. Only those of strong essence can make this jump.
Notepad accessed.
All right. I have strong essence.
Foreign material detected. Lexicon.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Be careful coming down, Ulukai!
Ow!
Oh, whoops. Did I hurt myself? All right, buddy, what now? Let's do the sneak test.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight, but my father forbids it. And so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
All right. Well, I have a feeling his son's gonna go rogue at some point in the story.
Stable organic energy detected.
The snow's got a nice crunchy squeak sound to it, which I appreciate in games.
Yo, Shorty.
How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Notepad.
You think I need a long chin like that guy? Well, why wouldn't he want to stare at me, you know? And I have to wait till he counts, or else I have to start over.
1, 2, 3.
Do a little... No, not now. Look the other way. Oh. Okay, that was real slow. Oh.
You did it! I could not see you!
Nice. All right, now about the swim test.
Tell me about your test of swimming.
We test the ability of all Guardians to swim down into the waters around Adelpha. This is useful for us when we hide our items or want to avoid the soldiers of Croax. Follow me, and I will explain our test.
It's also quite the tutorial for 1999. All right.
You want me to swim in there? I'll freeze my headset off.
This water is very cold, but it holds items that you may find useful. Swim to the bottom to find the best ones, but be sure to protect your essence.
Notepad. Accessed.
All right. Hey, while I'm here, why do I have Zork Rim?
Say, can you tell me a bit more about your father?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all the Dolotai Guardians. As it is this moon, we must hide or face the reverting flames of Feyran.
He gets people to join him by burning them?
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert Feyran myself for what he has done.
Whoa, simmer down there, Jan. I'm sure your father knows what he's doing.
We shall see soon enough.
Yeah, Brad. No, I agree. The voice acting in this, there's definitely, I think there's kind of a charm to the presentation of this game. And you can tell they put their hearts into this game. And a lot of the aliens in particular are kind of like goofy or funny to listen to.
HKP-12 ammo located.
All right, what is it? You're not crazy about the game itself, but some of the details are fun. Yeah, the swimming is not the most amazing thing I've ever done in a game. Oh, I'm about to run out of air.
Is it not?
Yeah, you'd think it would be very cold, you know. Given the snowing and everything. Yeah, look at all these treasures I'm getting. I think there's ammo scattered all around this little village, too. No, eating contaminated things was the other game, Jeff. Alright, let's get more on. Pee in the snow and then eat it? Nope, that would have been the other... There's no snow in the other game. Sounds like you really would rather watch me play a game that involves hunger and eating mechanics, like a crafting survival game. Like Forever Skies, for one example. Let's see, I'm just gonna go to each house. Make sure I haven't missed any, Well, I haven't even looked in the other two houses. No, you feel misrepresented? Don't worry, Brad. I'm not going back to Forever Skies. At least not tonight. If I do switch games, I think I might switch to Stellaris. I don't know if I'm gonna switch again. This might be it. And each of these guys actually has a ton of lore about the world. Like, they give you sort of the setup of how all the different regions. You would be very happy with some Stellaris. Yeah, I'll talk to one of these guys.
Pardon me, buddy. Hey there, how's it going?
Great, Urukai. You are better, I see.
I could be worse, although I don't really see how.
I can try and give you some info about the Shamaz or the region of Shamazar if you would like.
Yeah, tell me about Shamazar.
What can you tell me of Shamazar?
Large temples are placed all around that region. They are all used to go to pay tribute to the yods of the essences. These moons, very few are allowed to travel to them, and the offering plates beneath the idols atop the temples stand bare.
Why can't you travel to them?
Feyran has all but destroyed all forms of worship to the other yods. Now, his yod, the yod Fey, is the only yod all can worship frequently. For the other three, all must do it in secret. Only the Shamaz are allowed to travel much to these other temples, but even their time there is limited.
What else can you tell me of Shamazar?
Recent rains there have made the ground very dangerous in some parts. Be careful around the dark land areas. Also, the waters of Shamazar hold danger. I even hear stories of a large, dangerous beast in the waters behind a temple, but I do not know which one.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me about the Shamaz?
They used to have greater numbers of their kind, like us Guardians, but since Feyran and Croax began to rule Adelpha, they have disappeared in great numbers.
Feyran's been killing them?
That is what most fear, Ulukai. Feyran has made it illegal for any Shamaz to teach about the other yods or of the Prophet Khazar. Those that do disappear. We have made efforts as well to keep alive the teachings of Khazar and the yods, but we too lose more guardians every moon. I fear that one moon soon there will be no more of us left.
So why does Feyran allow some of the Shamaz to live?
He will always need Shamaz. They can use their essence to heal. Croax forces them to heal his soldiers, and Feyran makes them heal the workers so they can work harder for him. There was a time that none of the Shamaz would help Feyran. But when he continued to revert them until there were only a few left, they decided that they needed to stay alive to attempt to continue their teachings and agreed to Feyran's terms.
They're on his side now?
No, Ulukai. Never question the loyalty of a Shamaz. They will all be delighted to see you and will help you the best they can. Khazar suggested this, and the Shamaz have listened. The only reason you should ever fear a Shamaz is...
Is when?
Forgive me, Ulukai, but they were told by Khazar that if your essence was discovered to be evil, they were not to help you. But I am certain that will not be the case.
Lexicon accessed.
Alright. And that region is the first region we're going to end up going to. I think the other guys talk about some of the other regions. I'm going to get the last send-off from Zorkrim, the chief. And he's got a whole bunch to say about yods.
Excuse me, pal. What is a yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above and give all Talon our essence. They are the ones who have brought you to us, we hope.
Oh yeah, and about the Romanian accent. I haven't looked at how many voice actors in this game, but I'm guessing it's like it's sort of like it's especially bad in some of the earlier Bethesda games where they literally have like 4 voice actors. And it's just the same 4 voice actors doing all these different voices, maybe even less, 3 voice actors. So I suspect that like the conspicuous accents are probably a way of masking the fact that they only have 3 voice actors. There's something about this game gives me a little bit of a Morrowind vibe, even though it's not. It's a very different style of game, but just that these guys came up with this world that's very alien. And when I go to the next area, you'll see like what I mean. Like here, you can't really see it as much, but at least all the voice actors in Oblivion were amazing. I kind of like the voice actors in these games. Let's see.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the season of Feyran will come to an end and all of Adelpha will be at peace once again.
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by Caesar and then hidden from the soldiers of Feyran by all the Shamas after Caesar was reverted. Find the Shamas in any region you enter to begin finding them on Ulukai.
I don't know if I could say Oblivion's voice acting is not good, but charmingly so. Like the voice acting in this game, I feel like I don't know that I'd ever heard better voice acting at the time that this came out. And this game is fully voice acted. Like everyone says it, everything. Yeah, Oblivion was a little rough. All right, what about Shamazar? That's the first region.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is filled with temples and many Talon there are forced to grow food for Feyran's soldiers.
Well, voice acting in the late 90s and early 2000s was a novelty. I think it was more of a novelty. They're like, hey, look, video games are being like movies. And then at a certain point, video games like got taken more seriously as a medium. And so now they're basically like Hollywood productions, celebrities, everything else in them now. So there was definitely a switch. But back in the 90s, when they started adding voice acting, it was just this real novelty. And it was like imitating, like, hey, we're going to make it kind of like it's pretend like we're doing a movie, except we don't have real actors or writers or anything else. I don't know that I knew I didn't play those games with voice acting. I guess it was like Monkey Island and some of those did have voice acting.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Jan's tests, Ulukai?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, I
believe
did.
You will find his help most rewarding, Ulukai. Return to me once you have completed them, please.
I thought I did all of Jan's tests.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Jan, are you Jan? No, you're Raz. Let me see. Jan. Oh, he's right here. Okay. You're Jan, right? Results. Oh, here we go.
Pardon me, buddy.
Buddy.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he does.
Don't worry, Jan. I've never failed in a mission yet.
May the odds be silent during your travels, Ulukai. My father will be glad to hear that you are ready to begin.
Thanks.
God,
I almost forgot. You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
All right, now, F his dad. I don't know, his dad is the nice one that doesn't want to kill people. This guy, he seems like kind of a hothead, if you ask me. I think he should respect his father. His father's measured philosophy. All right. Oh, look, his dad's smoking some kind of a pipe, though. That's pretty cool. All right.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Ulukai?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulukai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal. You find the 5 Mons, and we will attempt to find that what you seek.
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find a Shamaz. They are the only ones who can help you find the Mons.
So the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred objects.
The recreators?
Yes. They and all others will help you. I only hope you will find the help of the leaders as well.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Ulukai. They simply fear his anger, or they are too dumb to understand why we want to do this.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulukai on you, and all will know your words carry great weight.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulukai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulukai, and you will know our anger if you do not.
Wow.
All Talon will know your actions and treat you in the manner you treat them.
You just remember that I need to find the others and that probe, and we'll get along famously.
Then I will activate the Daoka for you. May the Yods be silent, Ulukai.
Notepad accessed.
It's a poor man's Nerevarine. Oh, this guy came first. The Urukai. Maybe the Nerevarine was the ripoff, Brad. Todd Howard played this game and was like, hey, I'm gonna take a bunch of ideas. Did he open the portal? No, he got sidetracked along the way. Alright. Let's go. I think it's supposed to be he's got some sort of translator device, like a universal translator. I'm not sure, though. Alright. There we go. Boom. I like the teleportation music. It's pretty jamming.
Stable organic energy detected.
Well, right off the bat, I'm seeing stuff underwater to pick up. Alright, hey guy.
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to a someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shemaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
Oh, yeah.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
Open Morrowind, huh? I think I almost streamed that once. Alright. Guess he... I don't know if this guy stops if he gets too far ahead. I think he just stops periodically and you either keep up or you don't. But yeah, I kind of love the way this world looks and feels, and I like the music. There's a lot about this game that I like, although the music could potentially be a little bit repetitive. But I am a fan of what music there is. Uh-oh, something coming at me?
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kuroax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now. We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shemaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the Yads be silent, Ulukai.
All right. And let me see what my I got plenty of rounds on this thing. I see on the radar there's some bad guys up here, so I'm going to show you some of the riveting combat.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Ah, I got hit.
Damn it!
Alright. So, it's the kind of combat, and there's resources everywhere. It's the kind of combat that could conceivably get old kind of quick. I think get extra weapons later, and I don't know if you get certain things that give you special abilities or not. I like the guy that tends to those, to these creatures, though. I'm gonna find him and talk to him. The Tuan Ha handler.
Can I see you for a second?
Hello.
Greetings, Ulukai. I am glad to see you.
Well, thanks.
I am Zelinus. What can I help you with?
She asked him about the creatures.
What are those creatures in the pens?
Those are my friends. They are called Tuanha.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me about these Tonkas?
Tuanha, Ulukai.
Gesundheit.
No, Tuanha. They are the friendliest creatures in all of Adelpha.
Oh, really?
Yes, I much prefer their company to that of other Talon. I understand the Tuanha much better.
So what are they good for?
Well, until Pharaon came, the Tuanha ran wild without a care. Now Pharaon makes them work as hard as other Talon. I find that most distressing.
If that's so, why are you working with them?
To make sure they are cared for in these moons of their suffering. They need much care and love. Carrying risks to the workers takes a lot out of them.
You really have a thing for these Tuanha, don't you? How do I ride one of these Tuanha?
I do not like the idea of any Talon riding them. It is so mean.
Let's pretend they like it. How do I do it?
It is simple, really, for they are such beautifully simple creatures. You need only to approach them from the left side with their gi in your hand, then they will let you mount them.
I don't like the way you say mount.
What?
Skip it. And when I'm not riding it?
They will attempt to find a spot of land to eat something, or go close to water to get a drink. But any loud noises when they are not being ridden, and they will flee.
All right.
If you have not seen it for a long time, Urukai, check back here. They will always return home after a long time. Are they not the best creatures you have ever seen in your life?
Oh, yeah. The greatest. Tell me more about this gi.
As you wish, Urukai. What would you like to know?
What is it exactly?
The gi is a piece of cloth that is dipped in its mother's sweat.
You mean to tell me it's a sweat sock?
I do not know that term, Ulukai. When a Tuanha smells its odor, it becomes as tame as a small child with its parent.
I don't know any children who were tame around their parents. I sure wasn't.
Well, that is what makes the Tuanha such a grand creation of the yards. Its simplicity.
And I sure wouldn't have behaved if you'd shoved my dad's gym socks under my nose. Yeesh. Say, Zelinus, how much for one of your Tuanha?
You want to bring a Tuanha into your life? How nice!
Yeah, ain't I a softie? How much?
Will you care for it as one of your family?
Sure thing. How much?
And sing to it when it is tired?
Yeah, now how much?
And give it a bath when it needs one?
You need a date, Zelinus. Really, man.
I do not understand, Urukai.
Never mind. Zelinus, how much?
I will let one of my friends go with you for not many Zorkins.
I don't think I've got 280 Zorkins.
No, that's too much.
All right. But yeah, the Tuan Ha handler. He's I still remembered him. That's one of the few things I remember from playing this game over 20 years ago. Was like that dude made me laugh. So, anyways, essentially the crafting guy. There's the healer in here, who's sort of like your main quest giver. Then there's the leader of this village is sort of like a dumbass, but if you do tasks for him, he'll agree to stop providing rice to the enemy's soldiers. I will definitely sing to the Tuan Ha. I'll sing it happy birthday. Alright. So, that's enough of that. Brad, what did you think? I know you hate the map's weird angles so much. Now you've seen a little taste of this game, though. Was it as terrible as you thought?
Metal detected.
Oh, a key. Alright. Let me see. Wait, where's that? Here we go. We'll use the door key on the door. And
link located.
let's probably hit those pots. Any goods in there? Yep, a little bit of coin in there.
Medical supplies.
It was, you didn't mind. That's actually pretty strong. That's almost like an endorsement from you, Brad. So, all right. Well, Brad, I will switch to Stellaris. I don't know that I've got a whole ton of time to play, but I can at least get you up to speed on what's going on in my Stellaris Empire. Let's see. We're gonna. Oh yeah, let me use the Gomsav. I think I've got a game where I'm a little bit further than this. All right, just having a little bit of closeout drama. And I am launching Stellaris, Brad. You liked it too, Evie? I never finished that game, but I still had a lot of fond memories of it. And playing it again, I just got this kind of a good, warm feeling inside. But part of it's a little bit of nostalgia. I mean, I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s when I first tried that game, so it's a long time ago. All right. So I actually started two different games. I started playing a regular, like the Federation of Earth, or the United Nations of Earth. But after I finished playing Talos Principle 2, I actually custom created a robot race, and I made them after the robots from Talos Principle 2, because when you finish Talos Principle 2, at least the ending that I got, one of their aspirations was, once they got all this technology, was to expand and explore the stars. And I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to start a Stellaris game after I finish this and base it on that. So I actually did that, but then it was one of those sort of bad luck of the draw where they had some extremely powerful hostile neighbors almost directly next door to them, and I got attacked before I had any real means to defend myself. So kind of like I could already tell that game was going to be thrashed, but so I created the United Nations of Earth in this one, where it's just a faction you can choose to play. But a little Earth action. You don't spend much time zoomed in like this, but I think it's cool that you can. Like it's I could just totally. Oh, what is this? Universal Translator. Oh, yeah. Let's research that. I didn't even realize that I had a research project on Earth that I had ignored. Saturn. Here I am exploiting the resources. I got some Juno, the asteroid, Mars. You know, these are just resource bases. You know, I think that might always be the same. Wait, let's get out of here. Why am I? Oh, this is why. I was like, why are my buttons not working? It's because I have the. I don't have my Stellaris. Key binding set up. Where is it? All right. So it's kind of messy. I've explored more or less about half of the known galaxy, but you can see like I'm all spread out, all spindly like my empire. I've sort of spread out to hit choke points. Like there were planets, a couple planets down here, and I recognized like this particular star was a big choke point to like cut off this area. This star was a choke point to cut off this area, but this asshole doesn't give a shit and came across my... I didn't have closed borders to him. But now I'm noticing he doesn't have closed borders to me either. But he fucking hates me. Why did he open his borders to me? Oh, it does say he closes borders. It might just be like for the moment. Yeah, there it is. It just hadn't... I was like, why is this... The blue lines mean open borders. And I was like, that fucker hates me. Well, I kind of think this guy's a cock. But there is no cock in Stellaris, Jeff. Sorry to say. I mean, technically, half of the human population has a cock. If you want to go there. And, oh, hey, Sam. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Wow, long time no see. How you been, man? Wow, yeah, I feel like it's been a while. But, it's good to see you. Very funny. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. It was a kind of joke that I didn't think you'd approve of. Yeah, but these guys, my neighbors, they are in a constitutional dictatorship, and their overall sort of thing is that they are slaving despots. Their governing ethics are they are fanatic authoritarians and xenophobes and scavengers and slavers. I don't want to leave you on a bummer, so I might not want to answer that question. Oh. So, well, I mean, you've hinted enough at the fact that maybe things aren't going great for you. I am sorry to hear that. I do remember before you were having... The last that I remember is you were going to have carpal tunnel surgery. And you were kind of scraping to get help with funding on that. And I know you'd also lost a bunch of weight, too. But I think that was a couple years ago. And then I don't know if you stopped posting or if I just stopped getting it in my feed. That happens sometimes. Randomly, I'll realize, oh, this person's been posting all along. It just doesn't pop up on my feed anymore. So I like didn't see them. So anyways, but yeah, I know there was a lot going on in your life last time you were on my radar. So I'm sorry things aren't going so well right now. It's the B-Rad. Yeah. Brad's here every Thursday night. Internet celebrity Brad Pritchard here every Thursday night. You can take to the bank. So, but yeah, I think the maybe the only reason these guys haven't attacked me yet is that I became allied with these guys on the other side of me. They're a little weaker than me. And then randomly, these guys, I don't know if they're getting bullied or what. These guys just offered to be my vassal. So now they're my vassal. I don't control them directly, but they're technically subservient to me. So let's see if we got some familiar names around here. On Earth, there's Barbara from the Barbarian Raids. Doesn't look like her, but she's the Minister of State and the Governor of Earth. And I think she's also the government of the core sector, which includes Earth. Let me see. Planets and sectors. Oh, there's an empty slot. Yeah, Barbara is the leader of the core sector, which includes Alpha Centauri and Sirius, and I think and one or two other smaller planets. I didn't realize that this sector was without a sector leader. We got to put. Let's see. We got J Maxi is there's a sort of a pioneering sector. He's the governor there of that sector. We need to find an official. So Premier oh, we could make Lawrence Hawk. Oh no, he's governing Sirius Prime. Oh, maybe we do make him well, who's the governor of Rough Getty? Did they just die? Hold on. Now I'm curious. This was like a big deal, this world. Oh, there's no leader here. All right. Well, yeah, we're going to put Lawrence Hawk. This is Lawrence Hawk Jr. Lawrence Hawk Sr. Died at, like in his 90s. And there's no hereditary in this game. It's just that one person dies that I like. I tend to like make their like, for instance, our head of defense is Alali H the second, or HII rather, to represent that it is the second Alali H. She's the head of our largest fleet, and she is the Minister of Defense for our empire. So keep up the good work, Alali. Original Alali got really old and died, but this is Alali the second. Has immediately filled her shoes. See, Sam, for the most part, things are going okay. You had some medical stuff going on recently, but you're on the mend, and things are going better. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, I just, I turned 50 in November. And so for me, this past year has been about, I lost 40 pounds. Like, I was like, shit, I started eating better a bit and exercising. And I didn't exactly fall off the wagon on the holidays, but, yeah, I gained a couple pounds back during the holidays, and I still kept exercising, but just not as much. So I started to get back on that, but I definitely have still kept up overall the general work of like maintaining the healthier habits. But when I first started, I was exercising like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week or something. It was just too much. It was unsustainable. Like, I actually think I was on the verge of like getting repetitive stress injury from it. But yeah, and we just got a puppy a couple weeks ago. That's a very energetic breed. It's a border collie, Australian Shepherd, blue heeler mix. They're all extremely hyper, like shepherdy type, hunting dog type things. So that thing's gonna make sure that we're going for walks. Even today, I took him for like a 2 mile walk slash speed walk slash jog. Because she, wow, she likes to move fast. So I'm hoping that having the puppy that needs to exercise all the time is gonna definitely. Well, I think last I have a Fitbit, and last week I clocked something like 65,000 steps for the week, which is probably the most I've ever clocked in a week on Fitbit. So yeah, that was the puppy. You think Brad would make a great sector leader? I'm not sure about that. Well, Brad is a scientist. Brad is a scientist. I'll show you what Brad's doing. Brad is on the UNS Mantrap. I guess this is the original Brad, not Brad the second. He's 92 years old. We're pretty far into this, I guess. So this is the OG Brad Pritchard from when I started the game. Brad is... Well, Brad, I have you focused on... You are the person who's doing exploration. So you're not on the council. You are on board the UNS Mantrap, a science vessel. And you are the scientist in charge of it's an Einstein-class science ship. And you're the chief scientist. And you're largely responsible for most of the exploration that's occurred. So you're good in meetings, but you don't really want to be on the council. Well, this works out for you. I think who we have on the council is actually an alien, recruitable alien from this other race, because we have a migration treaty. So let's see. Let's look at our actual council. Government. Oh no, the head of research was this random, like, super advanced scientist that we met. Never mind, I put them in charge. It was like a story opportunity for this super advanced scientist to join us, and I was like, okay. The president is Madros. I think that means he's no longer... Madros was originally a scientist, but you don't control who's going to be the president. You can help influence the vote, but Madros got voted in as the president. So... I don't know if Madros is lurking. Sometimes Madros likes to lurk and not say anything. But one of the science ships is called the UNS Valinor. And I know Madros would appreciate that, because Madros is a name taken from Tolkien lore, and he's an elf from the mystical elven realm of Valinor, which is if anyone has some familiarity with Lord of the Rings, when the elves leave, they don't die, but they leave Middle Earth and they sail west over the sea. And where they're sailing to when they sail west over the sea is Valinor. It's like their sort of mystical. It's a real place. It's not like an afterlife, but it's forbidden to mortals. Only the immortal elves are allowed to go there. So, but now someone else is flying around on the Valinor. Who's on the Valinor? It's that alien dude. I didn't change his name. Let's see. Mort Belklin. Anyways. So, of course, we have Alali H II, or HII, as the Minister of Defense and the commander of our main fleet. We got Barbara, who is the Minister of State. And then we have Lawrence Hawk Jr. now is the Tribune of Rights. I think it's sort of like a... I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be. Hey, maybe that's sort of like a Chief Justice. I think it's more about advocating for, like, rights and equality and stuff. But that would make sense that Lawrence Hawk would be the role that's kind of like the Law Hawk, you know. So, let's see, what all is going on? It's been a couple days since I played this. These guys are still pissing me off a little bit. Mostly, I think the thing I've been pushing for now is trying to expand down here. So, I'm friendly with these guys, but like, hey, they have all these other areas they can expand to. Why they gotta expand into my... Or maybe they don't. But they could expand into all this shit over here. Why they gotta expand into my stuff? So, I'm sort of trying to claim. It's a little bit like that game Go. I don't know that game Go very well, but it's like I keep claiming areas to try to box other people in to their territories. And what I'm hoping that I can do is beat him to claiming this world before he does, so that, because there's a couple reasonably good planets that I could settle, but you can only settle them if you've built star stations. And star stations take the influence resource, which I'm constantly running out of. So I can't just build stations every time I want. I have to keep waiting for this influence to build up. So I've got this, I got this guy here right now. He's building just like research stations and stuff. We claim this. In order to build the next starbase to claim the system, let's see, think it needs somewhere around like in the around 70 influence. So I'm short of that right now. I'm also a little short of the other resource, but that resource builds up quickly. I get 34 per month, whereas the influence only get 2 per month. That goes up really fucking slow. And let's see what else we got going on. Check see if we need to build anything. The main thing that I'm looking for is available job slots. Job slots get filled by the population, and if there's all these available job slots, it means if I build something new, I'm not necessarily going to have enough people to man that building. So I'm looking for places that have maybe 1 or 2 job slots, or 0. Like, I tend not to let, because there can be unemployment if there's not enough jobs, but I tend not to let that happen. So like here in Alpha Centauri Prime, there's a couple of open job slots, which means they'll need more jobs sooner than Earth, which has 4 open ones. That has 3 open slots, 2, 0. Okay. But I've already got stuff queued up here. A city district and an industrial district. So that's going to open up jobs when those are done. This has 3 open ones, 2 open ones. Let's see. Could I use something here? Skip shelter. What does it take to upgrade this? Planetary administration. Oh, I need a population of 10 or greater first. We only got population 3. I think I'm going to build... what are we kind of running low on? Unfortunately, you can't just make buildings that create influence. That's one of the resources you can't. But I think... maybe... Oh, I have civilian industries already that do consumer goods. Probably some more alloys. So if I do an industrial district, that'll convert some of our minerals to alloys. So I'll have that there. Let's go to the other ones that had the 2 population. We could probably use another one that does food. Let's see, they got 3. This is another one with 2. Probably this. They've got a ton of food capability here. Should probably make another one of those. And let's see, this one could use something. Let's do another industrial district. You're impressed that I was able to get back into this? Every once in a while, you think about trying it again, but then you think about how much you've forgotten about how to play. It's a little bit even more overwhelming because I did that subscription service where you automatically have access to all of the expansions. And that was one of the things. I was already kind of in the mood to play this. And then that made me even more excited. Like, I decided, hell, I'll just give it a shot. Because it's better than spending $200 on expansions. You know, especially because the way that I tend to play this game is I'll get into it and I'll play for a few weeks and that's it. And maybe once every couple of years, right? So it kind of makes sense for me to drop $10 for a month once every couple of years than to drop $200 on all the expansions. Obviously, if this is a game that you're gonna play all the time, it's probably worth looking for the expansions on sale and just buying the ones you want and doing it that way. But that subscription service kind of made sense to me. But it also means coming back to this game and having access to like all the content that they've made, for all the expansion content. It does make things feel a little overwhelming. So, but I approach it kind of like I approach, like when I go back to Crusader Kings. I just wait till I see like what's broken, and then I look up how to fix it. Go, oh shit, like I have this problem. How do I fix it? I don't have enough of like whatever this resource is. How do I fix it? And then whenever like a big decision comes up, I'll look up what people say about it. Like you have these different traditions, which are sort of like progression trees, and different like special perks, like big giant perks you get every, like sort of rarely you get to choose like which one you want to add to your civilization. And when it comes to something that's kind of like big decisions like that, that's when I'll look up on Google, and there's tons of Reddit posts about like people saying what they think are the best ones and why. I mean, it's all like opinion, but when you see like there's a lot of people are all thinking certain ones, like they keep naming the same 3 over and over, then it's like, yeah, maybe that's like, take a closer look at that. So yeah, it's like sort of a lot of stumbling into it with semi-frequent Google searches when I start running into stuff that I'm not sure how I want to deal with. Let's see. So we got the building there. We got the building there. 3, 1. I'm already seeing available job slots too, but I'm already seeing crime start to pop up here. So I think I'm gonna build precinct houses. Oh wait. Oh well, I'll still do it anyways. Oh, it's gonna be a while before they're gonna need jobs for that. Can I cancel it? I'm gonna cancel that for now. And this one's got, okay. Now I think we got enough building going on right now. And what am I researching? Situation logs. Government. Right now for technology. All right. Oh, and another thing I was going to do is, I just unlocked Destroyer class. I think that's why I'm all out of alloys, because I've been pumping up destroyers. One of the only ways you can increase your influence is you get extra influence based on one of the things there. It says power projection, and power projection is simply how big is your navy. I think that's just the main factor. How big is your navy? How big and powerful is your navy? So even though I'm not planning on doing a bunch of, like, the Earth is better at building alliances and federations, but you do still need a military even if you're not going to use it. And also, I am right next to a super hostile, militant, angry faction that I'd very much like to get rid of them. I don't know that I've ever actually done a successful war in Stellaris. Like, the most of the games I can remember of Stellaris, I'd just be building, having fun, building, whatever. And then some big bad guy would declare war on me and start like kicking the shit out of me, and then I quit. That's been my history of mostly my history of Stellaris. So no one's attacked me yet. So this could all go downhill if this guy decided to come after me, and I immediately like wiped out my main navy that I had, which he may be in a position. I can't tell how big his, like specifically how big his army is. Although I do have spies. I do have spies on him. So let's see. His military is considered equivalent to mine. His technology is considered equivalent, and his economic power is considered equivalent. No one has ever completed a game of Stellaris. The thing that like I kind of would like to is there is kind of a, like, it's not just a sandbox. So they've got certain phases of the game. I think there's like a mid-game and an end-game crisis. Like a big threat will emerge to the galaxy to the point where you almost have to like consolidate forces with whatever other empires you can, just to face this thing and not have all intelligent life in the universe wiped out. And those end game crises can be different things, so you don't know what it's going to be before it happens, or how it's going to play out. And I think the more expansions you have, the more different things it can end up being. And there's actually one of the perk paths that you can take if you choose a right combination. You can actually choose to be the end game crisis yourself. Like, I guess you got to be playing some, like, you're a bad thing, and you have to make decisions in the development of your nation that enforce this idea that the decisions you've made that make you powerful are bad and not nasty, not nice things. But it's just kind of cool that they do have this. I don't know if there's an actual win state. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if there is. Because I know, like, some of the games just have, like, whoever's got the highest score by a certain year wins or whatever. Well, I think, Brad, I think when you say you never completed a game of Stellaris, I want to say there is an end, or a point at which it doesn't make sense to keep playing. And or maybe an official end. Now I can't remember, but it might just be like you reach a certain date and it's over. I don't know. Let's see. I think there's is there like a victory gauge? Situation log. Victory here. Oh god, I'm not doing so good. Oh, I'm not doing so bad either. So, okay, here it is. On January 1st of 2500, whoever's at the top of this list will win the game. So you can win. And right now I'm in 2260. You can technically win. But I think what Brad's point is this game is so big and long that very few people ever actually continue playing any one game long enough to get to the end. Although I can tell by the people that do, you'll see reviews of this where people like played, 3,500 hours. I think the people that do have the stick-to-itiveness to, like, and temperament to play this kind of game to the end do find it pretty rewarding, and do find it like, this can be, if this is your thing, this can be the kind of game that is like, hey, what kind of games do you play? It's like, I play Stellaris. And that's it. That's not necessarily it, but it's sort of like just one of the main things you do in your free time is play Stellaris. And for like years, right? And I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm kind of hoping to keep this game going like as I'm playing other games and see how far I can go before I'm just tired of playing it. I don't know if I don't think I've got the stick-to-itiveness to see this thing through to the end, but we'll see. A game only truly ends when the player is done playing, to be honest. Well, I think this does like have an actual end if you go to year 2500. But that's, for me, that's what you're saying is probably more true for me. Because I've never gotten... The same was true of Crusader Kings. I've never come to the end of Crusader Kings. Although there is an end date, and I guess technically by that measure there is a win condition. Like being the most powerful person or whatever at the end date. I haven't even unpaused the game. So... And let's see, right now my relationships... I've met a lot of species. I'm on good terms with most of them. These are my neighbors. They're the worst ones. Negative 673. These guys... Can I open... Do I have an embassy with them? Establish embassy. It looks like this X means no, they would not accept that. Why are they so terrible? They're fanatical xenophobes. Xenophobes are people that hate aliens. So these guys hate everybody. It's probably why they don't like us that much. So we could send an envoy to improve relations, but you only have 3 envoys, and my envoys are they're already busy doing other shit. And I think also a factor is, I think these guys are kind of, let's see, oops. These guys are located over here, which is, there's some territory between us. Like, I'm sort of more focused on trying to like these guys are isolationists as well. But I have a reasonably good relationship with them because I've been putting effort into building. So they have a receptive attitude towards me. I've got diplomatic relations with them. I have an embassy with them. I think they still have closed borders to us. We're not allowed to enter their territory. But they're sort of friendly with us. Oh shit, they're more powerful than us. Well, this is King Yuthog. This is another alien. Let's see if what we can have about any information about his race. He is a musculoid. The species. Hijam. Hijam is the species. Musculoid is the type of species that it is. They have a tropical preference. They are thrifty, natural physicists, strong, sedentary, and solitary. So they do, and there's all the different types of planets and their habitability bonuses for them. So like they do really well on tropical worlds. Continental worlds are pretty decent. That's continental worlds is like what the Earth is. They do okay in ocean worlds. Desert worlds not so good. Frozen worlds not so good. Alpine worlds not so good. Anyways, so there's a few things about them, but yeah, that creature is a Hijam. All the aliens are basically different. Like my asshole neighbors over here, the Quintum whatever state. You know, they look like kind of like dragon creatures. Let's see, they are Queptilium is actually their race. Alpine preference, they're ingenious, natural physicists, conservationalists, they're fleeting, and jinxed. I'm not sure what jinxed means. They really like alpine worlds. So see the different worlds, like some species would do well on them and some won't. I think he had a little rebellion because this is like an offshoot of his of theirs. These guys are pacifists though, so they're a little bit different. Kind of reminds you of Mass Effect with the alien. Yeah, you could probably say like this could feel a little bit like Mass Effect if you were running the Empire or the running the politics and territories of Mass Effect. Let's see, who are these guys? These guys are Brienne. They're aquatic. These are aquatic aliens. So, though strangely, they do really well on arid worlds. Maybe it's because they bring their water, they're self-contained with their water. They actually they don't survive well on ocean worlds. So, yeah, their traits are arid preference, charismatic, enduring, conservationalist, slow learners, and quarrelsome. They're fanatic authoritarians and pacifists, civics, cutthroat politics, and catalytic processing. All right, it's like a industrial. They have unlocked the key to using organic materials in the construction of space-bound structures. Interesting. So their ships and their space stations are basically made of living materials. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they're classified as aquatic type aliens and they thrive on dry worlds. Seems a little. Let's see. And then of course there's our race, and I think there's one other human, the Commonwealth of Man. And the story with these guys is supposedly before the United Nations of Earth started settling space, these guys were like an extremist faction of militants that got on kind of like an Ark type ship that launched out into the stars. They're sort of like separatists or whatever. And so it turns out that they founded their own human empire out here in the stars, but they're different from us. It's sort of like in Star Trek where there's the evil, there's the evil dimension, there's like the evil version of the Federation. They're a little bit like that. So like they don't have a president, they have a grand marshal, and their nation is considered a military dictatorship. They are xenophobes, so again, they don't like anything that's not human. And they are fanatic militarists. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're evil, but, you know, they hate anything that's not human. So basically they're racists, space racists, and they really like solving their problems with military. But it doesn't flat out say that they're aggressive, though. Because I think there are dispositions where they could be aggressive. Although we don't know what their civics are. We don't know enough about them to know, like, what their... Yeah, maybe their civics are, like, be assholes. Like, oh, our policy is to be an asshole and kill people. When we met them, they were a little bit patronizing to us. Like, oh, well, yeah, we're surprised you guys survived. When we left Earth, you looked like you were going to fuck everything up. But maybe you're worthy of our respect. Maybe we won't crush you later, type of thing. And of course, they've closed their borders to us. Unlike the unlikely sounding friendly neighbors of ours, the Plague Bearer, the Plague Bearer, whatever, corporation. But Plague Bearer right in the title, you know? You'd think they wouldn't like us very much. But they've got a pretty good relationship with us. I guess it went down last month a little bit. Why'd it go down? Can I tell? It changed by -1 last month. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess. Huh. I'm not sure. They might be... I'm thinking they might be a little bit pissed off because we're starting to settle in this direction. But we're really not close enough to have border tensions yet, but I'm definitely working on it. All right, so I'm going to let the game move forward very slowly. I'll keep an eye on Brad and his UNS Mantrap. That's one of the only things that I'm working on right now that kind of requires monitoring because I'm manually having him explore the universe. Yeah, this is for the first time. I've had the game running for 30 minutes.
We are being hailed.
Oh, so much for that. We're being hailed. The research agreement proposal. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll definitely benefit from this. Now, the reason I didn't realize this first, but the reason you don't necessarily want to accept all of these is because it actually costs influence. So, I think it does. Or is it not going to say? Form research agreement. Influence is consumed. Well, right now, I have a net monthly gain of 2.97 monthly gain. Let's see what happens if I accept this. Because this will benefit my research. And so once that's been finalized, because they're taking some
ship upgrades applied.
They're taking some.
Council
There it
agenda
is.
available.
So you can see now research agreements has been added to what's consuming my influence. And now granted, my total monthly production of influence is 3.72 per month. So just that one research agreement has taken 0.25 off of that, which when you're only dealing with, 3 or 4 total, 0.25 is a reasonably notable bite out of that. And so between that, I have a non-aggression pact with someone else, a migration pact with them so that our people can mingle. The reason that I like that is those people are better able to inhabit other worlds. So I've been colonizing new planets for the that are part of the United Nations of Earth, and letting their race that has now been integrating into our empire. So our empire is human, and some of the population are people from this alien race. And we've been settling some planets that humans wouldn't do well on, but these guys do better on. And those worlds are inhabited by these guys. So there's some benefits to that, but it costs influence just to have that migration pact. Brad needs Nana? Yeah, I'm sure he does. All right, council agenda available. What are you talking about? There's still... Oh, maybe a new agenda type has been added. Let me see. Oh, and probably a evolving society. I'm already... You can only sort of prep one new agenda item at a time, and then you launch them, and they tend to run out. Like, this is going to run out right like around the time this one completes. So when this completes, there will be a short-ish period of overlap where chart the unknown, which helps us do surveys and stuff. Survey speed and exploration helps with that. I decided to do military build-up because I'm a little sus at my militant neighbors right now. So this is going to make shipbuilding a little bit faster, and I don't know. There's nothing else looked good, so I chose it. All the other good shit was on cooldown. And so that really wasn't anything. The ship was upgraded. The fleet was upgraded. Anyone else need upgrades? Any of my space stations need upgrades? What is this one? Oh, they got destroyers queued. Oh, this station. Where's this at? There's a bunch of stuff I can add to this one. I should probably take advantage of that. I wonder, if I do multiple trade hubs? I'm gonna try it. Buildings. Requires a shattered world in the system. Requires to be inside a nebula. Oh, I'm pretty still low on this resource. Alright, maybe I shouldn't build anything else yet. Alright. Back to the UNS Brad Pritchard and the UNS Mantrap. It's
The
another
special project has concluded.
Oh, what's this? The Cybrex artifact recovered. A thorough investigation of Benami 2 has unearthed evidence of a past Cybrex presence. An away team from the UNS Valinor has managed to bring a relatively well-preserved artifact back to the ship, which should hopefully increase our knowledge of this ancient civilization. Alright, so that gives me some credit towards research and a Cybrex artifact. I think that was a, I think that's a special situation log thing, sort of like a quest. The Cybrex. Here it is, precursors, the Cybrex. Precursors are like ancient galactic civilizations that were around God knows how long before any of the current species were spacefaring. And I believe they're like super ancient galactic civilizations that had been real powerful, maybe like had dominated the galaxy, that for one reason or another fell. Sort of like ancient, like, you know, ancient Rome if no one knew what the fuck had happened to Rome or something. No one in the present day knows like a lot about these ancient, like long gone spacefaring civilizations. So one of the things going on in the background is collecting information and artifacts about this particular precursor civilization, a long gone ancient galactic civilization. All right, back to the man trap and Brad. Let's take a look. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him scooting along in his little ship. Oh, he went over here. There he is. Let's follow Brad. Boldly going, Brad. Boldly going in his science ship. Exploring the stars.
Is now capable of becoming a mercenary enclave, if we so wish. The fleet would cease to be under our direct control. Instead, it would become an independent force, capable of loaning out mercenary fleets to empires, including our own.
The fleet would cease to be under our direct control, it would become an independent force, capable of loaning out mercenary fleets to empires. For as long as we share space with the mercenary enclave, we could earn income whenever it loans its mercenary fleet out to other empires. If we choose to hire the mercenary fleet ourselves, we will retain control of that fleet for a set period of time. Empires may pay extra to buy out an existing military contract. I don't think I've got enough military. That's sort of like it's like the military equivalent of fuck you money, where I've got so much military that I can just hire them out and take a cut of the profits, and they become mercenaries. I guess it's feasible. You could have your entire military be made up of mercenaries, but I prefer to have a standing military force, especially since it's run by Alali H II. What would she do if we didn't have a strong military fleet anymore? So, oh wait, where's the Valinor? Valinor stopped doing science? What did I have the Valinor doing anyways? I think the Valinor was surveying stuff. And we also have Nick C. Where's Nick C? Nick C is in, his ship is the UNS. This is actually Nick C Jr., Nick C Sr. I forget what happened to him. I think his ship actually got destroyed. He got killed in action. So, of course, Nick C Jr. was up for stepping in, stepping in his dad's shoes. Nick C took after his father. Of course, he was another scientist name. I just renamed him Nick C Jr. And Nick C Jr. is, the original UNS Nightstone that was piloted by the Nick C Sr., the original Nick C. Got destroyed, and Nick C died in line of duty. So we had the new UNS Nightstone A commissioned to replace the original Nightstone and captained by Nick C Jr., Nick's son. So there we go, Nick C. Yeah, Nick C. And one thing that's sad too, and this is what I like about Crusader Kings, is that people have died. You still see record of all those people. And you can look and see like when they died, what they died of. And I'm pretty sure when an NPC dies in this game, you get a quick notification that they died. And then once that notification's gone, it's like, you have to just remember. I don't think there's a way to look back at like your history of rulers. But so Nick C, I've had him focused on excavating archaeological sites. He has some skill in the effectiveness of archaeological excavations. So we found a number of archaeological sites, and so that's what I have him focusing on. I've got Brad focusing on just sheer exploration. He's not doing like actual world surveys or studies. He's just flat out filling in the map of the galaxy. This we can see the stars, but we don't know what's in them. Brad is the one who's discovering that. Yeah, Nick is like Space Indiana Jones. That's right. And then the last one that originally was Madros on the Valinor. Madros. Wait, is there someone else surveying? Okay, who's this one? The UNS Discovery. This is Matus. Matus is the captain or head scientist for the UNS Discovery science ship. He's doing surveys in anticipation of expanding our empire. So you cannot place a space station to claim a star system until you have had a science ship that has fully surveyed every celestial body, every planet, every notable asteroid, etc. Until that system has been fully surveyed, you can't claim it. So that's what Matus has been doing. Matus has been out here surveying the systems that I plan to claim next in my land, my territory rush against the Plague Baron Corporation. And I think I had I've had the Valinor. What did I have the Valinor doing? Oh, they were just doing, I think I just had them doing supplemental. There's a lot of stuff to survey over here that we wanted. That's right. I sent them back here because I realized they'd been damaged. Their ship status, like the hull was down 40% or something, and I was like, oh shit. So I sent them back to the station to get repaired. Now I remember. I think I just had them. Yeah, let's have them survey this. And let's do a line surveying these, create a line to these habitable worlds. Because if we expand, we're going to want to expand out into those first. And I'm queuing a bunch of those up. An oceanic world. Okay, that could be pretty good. Let's do survey, survey, survey. And then we'll leave it at that for now. I forget, is this guy any good at surveying? Nope, he has no particular talent for it. Shit, he'd almost do better as a planetary governor than he is as a scientist. Interesting. I guess I was sort of hoping as a scientist he would develop some scientific, like, exploration skills, but apparently he hasn't. So, oh shit, I just realized it's almost midnight, you guys. But, you know, hey, Brad, I did get almost an hour of Stellaris in, even though I spent most of it paused. Just giving you guys the lay of the land of my my space empire, the United Nations of Earth, led by wait, who's led? It was originally Lawrence Hawk. He got voted out, and then he died. Led by President Madros. Jas Sedai was the president for a long time as well. Yeah, almost all of it paused. The game has been unpaused very briefly, only a couple times, and then things happen that I end up looking at and pausing and then talking about for 10 minutes without unpausing. All right, so we're just gonna save. I have a new 2024 main. That's my hard save. And we're just gonna get out of here. Exit the game, please. There we go. Almost all of it paused. So, wait, where was Evie out there? I know I had Evie out on a ship or in a world somewhere. Did she get blown up and I forgot to replace her? I'm trying to remember what she even was doing. I want to say that Evie was a governor. I think Evie might have been the original governor of Earth. And she must have died, and I just forgot to... I forgot to replace her with an Eevee Jr., an Eevee 24. There was definitely an Eevee, and maybe there was still, like, I totally didn't find Matus until I was looking through all the rest of the science ships. Maybe there's an Eevee scientist out there somewhere. Anyways. Because you know what comes after Eevee 23? Eevee 24, right? The next one. It's the next Eevee. Sequential, you know? So, and before you came there was 22 Eevees that came before you, apparently. If my math is correct. So. But, yeah, I didn't realize how late it was getting. I do need to go. My sleep has been precious these days with this puppy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me tell you. But, so I think we found Forever Skies is probably a game that if I play, I'll play on my own. And only stream it if I get super into it. Because I don't think anyone was too hyped about that. I started to feel like Outcast Second Contact might be something I stream again. I kind of that's just a kooky, interesting game. So if I continue playing that, I might stream it further. Of course, you can take it to the bank, EV23. You're gonna get a birthday song. What do you think? But you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, glad you enjoyed that. And yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna tired. I'm very tired now. Suddenly, it's like hit me like a freight train. Boom. Lights out. You know how it goes. You know what happens now. Go to sleep. And good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. Ever 23. Brad Pritchard, Nixie, probably Jeff Harborough. Go to sleep, Umbra the Ninja. I'll be waiting for you in your dream, Sam Hamblin. I don't know if he's still here, but you know, he could be. Why the hell not? Who else? You think Joss is here? Alalie. Go to sleep. I think Alalie. I'll be definitely waiting for Alalie in her dreams for sure. Because I want every one of you to be safe. Guess Joss is still working. Did I say Nick? See? He's been quiet for a while, but that doesn't mean he doesn't need me to help protect him when he's sleeping. Alright, I'm going to stop talking now.